2015 Homecoming Tour.
Unity member, Kayla Church. Kayla is the daughter of Schmidt and Jennifer Church. Kayla has been a member of Unity for 1 year. She is being escorted by Marshawn Wilson.
Unity member, Caitlin Davis. Caitlin is the daughter of John and Sam Davis. Caitlin has been a member of Unity for 2 years. Caitlin is being escorted by Isaiah Deloach, son of Stephen. Unity member, Caitlin Davis.
Unity member, Emily Robinson. Emily is the daughter of Russell and Lori Robinson. Emily has been a member of Unity for 1 year. Emily is being escorted by Hank Hickman, son of Henry and Amy Hickman. Emily is being escorted by Cole Robinson, son of Brad and Carrie Robinson.
Unity member, Colette Soriano. Colette is being escorted by Frankie Garcia, son of Francisco Garcia, Martinez, son of Lazaro and Rafaela Martinez. Unity member, Colette Soriano.
Unity member, Carissa Todd. Carissa is the daughter of Keith and Kenneth Todd. Carissa has been a member of Unity for 1 year. Carissa is being escorted by Sam Robinson, son of Dave and Cindy Robinson. Carissa is also being escorted by Manuel Martinez, son of Manuel and Diego Maria Martinez. Unity member, Carissa Todd.
Unity member, Selena Tamangdad. Selena has been a member of Unity for 1 year. Selena is being escorted by William Bubba Hutchinson, son of Frankie Hutchinson. Unity member, Selena Tamangdad.
Sophomore maid, Fatima Alba. Fatima is the daughter of Rafael and Jose Alba. Fatima is being escorted by John Bautista, son of Josefina Hernandez. Fatima is also being escorted by Saud Sanchez, son of Angeles Cristobal. Fatima is a member of the SHS cheer team, HOSA, and the Medical Academy. Fatima has made all-region band and choir. Her favorite memory at SHS was attending her first pep rally. After high school, Fatima wants to attend college and pursue a career in the medical field. Sophomore maid, Fatima Alba.
Sophomore maid, Taylor Beaton. Taylor is the daughter of Walter Beaton. Taylor is being escorted by Eric Garcia, son of Carlos and Maria Garcia, and she is also being escorted by Stephen Bonilla, son of Heidi and Luis Bonilla. Taylor is a member of HOSA and the Drama Club. She is also a member of the SHS cheer team. Her favorite memory at SHS was cheering at her first high school pep rally. Taylor hopes to graduate high school with a 4.0 GPA and pursue a career in the medical field. Sophomore maid, Taylor Beaton. Junior maid, Una Flora Booth. Una is the daughter of Werner Booth and Amy Alvin. Her host parents are Matthew and Corey Fryer. Una is being escorted by Dylan Bible, son of James Bible, and she's also being escorted by Hunter Necessary, son of Ryan and Vicky Necessary. Una is part of the junior class council, acapella, and swim team. She also takes part in Key Club, DECA, German Club, and World Language Club. Una's favorite memory in high school is this moment, being part of the homecoming court. Her plan after high school is to become a successful international Secret Service agent. She also wants to learn 2 more languages in order to be able to speak a grand total of 8 languages fluently. Junior maid, Una Flora.
Stephanie is being escorted by Michael Del Rio, son of Carl and Isabel Terry. Stephanie is also being escorted by Pedro Lasso, son of Daisy and Pedro Lasso Sr. Stephanie has been a part of IB and National Honor Society for 1 year. She has been in band for 5 years and color guard for 2 years. She was also part of the all-ranging band. Stephanie's favorite memory in high school is getting asked to homecoming by her boyfriend. After obtaining her IB diploma in high school, she plans on attending college to major in either astrophysics or neuroscience. Junior maid, Stephanie Trejo Corona.
Junior maid, Haley Dugan. Haley is being escorted by Jack Lindsey, son of Lindy and Laura Lindsey. And she's also being escorted by Kenneth Lane, son of John and Anna Lane. Haley has been a member of Student Council for 3 years and National Honor Society for 1 year. She has also been part of the SHS girls basketball team for 2 years and was the 2014-2015 All-Conference Defensive MVP. Haley's favorite high school memory was during last summer's team camp when they played North Little Rock and she knocked her point guard's tooth out. After high school, interestingly enough, she plans on becoming a successful orthodontist or becoming rich and famous. Junior maid, Haley Dugan.
Senior maid, Kiara Hickman. Kiara is the daughter of Harold and Jacinta Gilbreth. Kiara is being escorted by Ivan Fuentes, son of Omar Fuentes and Chanta Tarifune. She is also being escorted by Eduardo Perez, son of Jose and Maria Perez. Kiara has been a part of Springdale Student Council for 2 years and is the art director for the 2015-2016 school year. Kiara has also been a part of the Engineering Academy for 3 years and National Honor Society for 1 year. Kiara's favorite high school memory is attending the fun and hype pep rallies here at SHS. Her plans after high school are to get a PhD in psychology and help treat others, as well as to complete the Oklahoma City bombing 5K race within the first 100 racers. Senior maid, Kiara Hickman.
Senior maid, Lamita Rudy Lincoln. Lamita is being escorted by Jackson Hutchins, son of Steve and Perry Hutchins, and she is also being escorted by Gavin Schmidt, son of Derek and Ruthie Schmidt. Lamita has been in the Irony Club for 3 years, the French Club for 1 year, and has studied French for 3 years. Lamita's favorite memories at Springdale High School are going to all of the football games and attending pep rallies. Lamita's goals after high school are to join the military, work in the medical field, and travel the world. Senior maid, Lamita Beauty, thank you.
Senior maid, Mallory Logan. Mallory is the daughter of Henry and Cindy Logan. Mallory is being escorted by Alex Davis, son of Rich and Cheryl Davis. She is also being escorted by Cole Malugin, son of Mark and Jennifer Malugin. Mallory has been a part of cheer for 6 years, choir for 2 years, and student council for 2 years, of which she is currently the communications director. Mallory's favorite memories of SHS include attending football games and pep rallies, and competing in cheer competitions. After high school, Mallory plans on going to the University of Arkansas or the University of Central Arkansas to become a nurse or physical therapist. Senior maid, Mallory Logan.
Senior maid, Chastity Owen. Chastity is being escorted by Reed Goning, son of Randall and Michelle Goning, and she's also being escorted by Chris Major, son of Todd and Tiffany Major. Chastity has been a part of FBLA for 1 year, softball for 3 years, and IT Academy for 3 years. She has also played varsity basketball for 3 years and has earned the title of All-Conference Offensive MVP for the 2013-2014 and 2014-2015 seasons. Chastity's favorite memory at Springdale is beating Bentonville at the buzzer in the Neosho Classic basketball tournament. After high school, Chastity would like to own her own business, become a high school coach, and meet Kobe Bryant. Senior maid, Chastity.
to introduce your 2015 Homecoming Queen, Vanessa Herrera. Vanessa is the daughter of Jose Herrera and Armida Andrade. Vanessa is being escorted by King Ever Galdames, son of Entimo and Ana Galdames. Vanessa's pages are Valeria Herrera, daughter of Salvador Herrera and Maria Caldera, as well as Alan Adair Galdames, son of Entimo and Ana Galdames. Vanessa has been a part of student council for 2 years, serving as secretary for 1 year, IB for 2 years, the soccer team for 4 years, and National Honor Society for 3 years, serving 1 year as secretary. Vanessa's favorite memories at SHS include the football games, soccer games, awesome pep rallies, and other school activities. After high school, Vanessa plans to attend the University of Arkansas or the University of Oregon to pursue a degree in pediatric orthodontics. Ladies and gentlemen, your homecoming queen for the 2015, Vanessa Herrera.
Once again, please join us in congratulating your 2015 homecoming queen. You may now be seated.
Welcome parents and families, students, alumni, teachers, and friends. We are so excited about the homecoming game and dance. If the weather cooperates, we will have a homecoming parade at 4:30. We recommend viewing the parade on Pleasant Street, which runs along the front of our school office. Students, remember that we have 100 free tickets, compliments of FBLA. Come to the tailgate at 5 o'clock and get your free ticket to support the Springdale Bulldogs. Spencer?
Founded in 1973, SHS Unity is one of the long-standing traditions of excellence at Springdale High School. It is comprised of a cappella juniors and seniors. Please welcome your 2015 through 2016 Unity Choir.
What would I do without your smart mouth? Drawing me in and you kicking me out. You got my head spinning, no kidding, I can't pin you down.
What's going on in that beautiful mind? I'm on your magical mystery ride, and I'm so dizzy, don't know what hit me, but I'll be alright. My head's underwater,
times do I have to tell you? Even when you're crying, you're beautiful too. And what is beating you down, I'm around through every move.
You're my downfall, you're my muse, my worst distraction, my rhythm and blues. I can't stop singing, it's ringing in my head for you.
My head's underwater. You're crazy and I'm out of my mind. 'Cause all of me loves all of you. All your love and all your head, all your love and everything. Give your all to me, I give my all to you. You're my end and I'm beginning, and when I lose, I win. I give you all of me, and you give me all of you. Give me all of you. Take home and won't show anyone. Risking it all, though it's hard. 'Cause all of me loves all of you. Love your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfections. Give your all to me. I give my all to you. You're my end and my beginning. Even when I lose, I'm winning. 'Cause I give you all of me. And you give me all of you. I give you all of me. And you give me all of you.
Like a small boat on the ocean, sending big waves in the motion. Like how a single word can make a heart open. I might only have one match, but I can make an explosion. And all those things I didn't say, wrecking balls inside my brain. I must scream out loud tonight. Can you hear my voice this time? This is my fight song. Take back my life song. Through my moonlight song. 5 hours turned on. Starting right now, I'll be strong. I'll play my fight song. And I don't really care if nobody else believes. 'Cause I still got a lot of fire left in me. Losing friends and I'm chasing sweets. Everybody's worried about me. In too deep. Say I'm in too deep. It's been 2 years, I miss my home, but there's a fire burning in my bones. I still believe. still believe in all those things I didn't say. Breaking cold inside my brain. I will scream a little loud tonight. Can you hear my voice this time? This is my fight song. Take back my life song. Through my alright song. My power's turned on. Starting right now, I'll be strong. I'll play my fight song. And I don't really care if nobody else believes. 'Cause I still got a lot of fight left in me. A lot of fight left in me. Small boat on the ocean, sending big waves into motion. Like how a single word can make a heart open. I might only have one match, but I can make an explosion. This is my fight song. Take back my life song. Through my alright song. My power's turned on. Starting right now, I'll be strong. I'll play my fight song. And I don't really care if nobody else believes. A lot of fight left in me. And I still got a lot of fight left in me.
One, two, three, four.
Once upon a time, not so long ago, I used to work on the dock.
Before joining the American Heart Association, Sampson spent more than 15 years in management in corporate companies, working for some of the nation's most respected companies. He was recognized for his leadership in creating diversity awareness as a 2009 Hero of the Heart, Héroes de Corazón, honoree with the Walmart and Sam's Club Outstanding Community Leader Award. A Mexico native who was fluent in Spanish, Sampson was the first member of his family to graduate college. He earned his bachelor's degree in public relations and marketing from the University of Central Arkansas, where he played football on an athletic scholarship. He currently resides in Rogers, Arkansas, with his wife Kelly and his 4 kids, Ryan, Brady, Isabella, and Javier. Please give a warm Red Dog welcome to Mr. John Sampson.
Testing. Look, song. Hello, good afternoon. So, thank you for having me. It's hard to follow that up to par. I've been told that I'm tone deaf. I don't know what that means, but I assume that it's a good thing. If you'll notice at the picture in the back behind you, I used to weigh 380 pounds, almost 400 pounds, but the story I want to talk to you about today, and I'll try not to bore you even at the top, is more about an understanding about your value, your worth, and knowing who you are and what's important. If we go to the next slide, please. So for me, the story, as many of you may be able to relate, I was born in Mexico, Gomez Palacio, and one person, okay, La Laguna. So, you know, I'm the little man right up the very top in the blue and the white, handsome smile. When my mom brought me here, we didn't know the language, we didn't know English, we didn't know anybody in the country. When I was born, she was young, she was 17. And she's I get emotional, so don't judge me, my hero, my foundation. She was pregnant when she was 17, never met my biological father. And so she made a decision. She said, I'm moving to the States, I'm gonna go work, I'm gonna send money back for my son. And when I was 4, she came and got me and brought me to El Paso, Texas. If we can go to the next slide, please. So the story that I want to share with you is very simple. It's about a young man coming to a new country that doesn't understand the language, right? I don't have any friends. It's just me and her. All of my family is back home. I was born Javier Moses Burgos. She met a man named William Sampson who adopted me and was around for a few years, but they got a divorce and he left.
But that's where you get John Samson from. You might say, John Samson, that doesn't sound Hispanic, it doesn't sound Spanish. But that's where my name comes from. So as a kid coming to a new country, I was trying to adapt. I was trying to figure myself out, where I was. I tried to join football at 8 years old. This was me. We can go to the next slide. But through the challenges that I experienced, obviously not having the language, or having the language barrier, not understanding. Next slide, please. Thank you. I struggled a lot. There was a lot of challenges for me, not only academically, but making friends. I had people tease me that they couldn't pronounce my name. I just wanted to fit in. I'd go to the grocery store and my mom would say, "Hijo, ¿qué te dijo? ¿Qué me dijeron?" Because she wouldn't understand the cashier. And it would bother me. I was like, "Mom, English!" Because I didn't want to be different. I wanted to be just an everyday kid. I just wanted to fit in. I wanted you to look at me like I was just everyone else, and I didn't feel that. Next slide, please. And so what I realized is that through that confusion and that frustration, I started to experience an anxiety, a frustration of not being able to be the kid that I wanted to be, not just fit into the background. And so I started to feel in school. The only option I had was to rebel. I started running with the wrong crowd, and I didn't want to be here. Every time people would say, you're going to get in trouble or you're going to go back, I was like, good. I want to go back to my family. I want to go back where all my friends are. I want to go back to where my cousins and my aunts and uncles, the people who love me, I want to go back. But I didn't realize and I didn't appreciate what I had in front of me. I didn't appreciate the opportunity that my mom was so valiantly sacrificing for, working 2 jobs. Next slide, please. So here comes the part of the story where I think this is what changed my life. There are a lot of parenting books, there are a lot of examples of how to do things the right way, how to be disciplined, but I'll share with you, in being a rebel and doing the wrong things, I was getting a lot of bad grades in school. I had, at one point, 6 Fs, I think, and I was at the point of just being kicked out. I just didn't care, I wasn't doing well. And so I remember getting my report card, and I may have had 1 D, but the rest of them were Fs. So if any of y'all know, my mom is probably about this big, short little Hispanic Mexican woman that strikes the fear of God in me. If you've ever seen a mad Mexican little woman, you know what I'm talking about. So next slide, please. I remember I got my report card and I thought, there's no way I'm taking this home to her, because I know what's going to happen. So then I started thinking, what can I do to outsmart my mom and the school, my principal? So, I was so smart back then, I thought, I got it. I'll just sign her name, duh. I'll forge it. She won't ever see it. So I took my report card home that night and I signed it, scribbled it. It was horrible. And so next slide, please. I get to school the next day and the teacher asks if we have our report card. Of course, I walk up there all, excited about look what I've done. I set it down. And I said, there you go. My mom said, do better, whatever. It's a little, smart remark. The teacher immediately knew it wasn't signed by my parent. So she said, I want you to now take this back to your mom, show her that you forged the report card, and why you forged it, because you have all these Fs. So I'm like, okay, I have all these Fs. Now I forged my report card. Now I've got to go tell my mom that, hey, Mom, I have Fs, but I tried to sign your name and it didn't work. Next slide, please. Yeah, that's not happening, right? So here I am, I'm like, no. I didn't want to give it to her in the first place because I didn't think I'd live. Now it's like, she's just, double kill me for fun. So what do you think I did? Anybody, just scream it out. Sign it again. Who said sign it again? All right, principal, right over here. Yeah, this guy right up here, sign it again. All right, next slide, please. All right, I signed it again. What an idiot, right? So here I am in the bathroom. Imagine this. I'm in the bathroom, and I'm shaking, and I'm crying. And I'm shaking trying to sign my name, or her name, I'm sorry, in pencil. So I'm shaking, and I'm trying to do it. And I remember Mom coming to the door. Hijo, ¿estás llorando? Which is, are you crying? My wife doesn't speak Spanish. And I was like, no, I'm in the bathroom. And so I remember, it was a stressful situation for me, right? So I'm in there trying to sign her name. So the next day I walk into the teachers, to the class, and I do just like this. I walk right in, I take my report card out of my backpack, I slap it on the table, and I said, there. She wasn't happy to have to sign it twice. Start to walk off. And the teacher says, Christine, come up to the class and take note. Everybody turn to page 22 and start reading through page 30 or whatever. All right, John, let's go to the principal's office. So that was my walk to the principal's office. Next slide, please. She knew immediately that I hadn't signed it. So I told you that my mom was working 2 jobs at the time. She was working in a factory, was also doing retail. She would do like fold clothes at a Puff's $12 suit. You probably don't even know what that is. Anyway, I remember going to the principal's office and it was really sad. But here's the moment where I realized how selfish I've been. My mom comes in and she's sitting there listening to all these things that the principal is telling her about how I've been failing in school, I'm being disrespectful, and I see out of the corner of her eye a tear come down her cheek. She never said a word, because at any moment I was gripping the chair. I was like, she's coming out of that chair, and even the principal's not going to be able to stop her. Y'all know when the chocolate comes up, and so it never, I was bracing for it, and I was thinking something bad's about to happen, and it never did. It never did. Next slide, please. So when she got up, after all that was said and done, I felt really bad, and I felt bad for her because she had to take off work, and I felt bad for the situation that I put her in. And so my walk home, I walked home, I was a latchkey kid, it was about, 15 minutes maybe, tops. How long do you think it took me to get home that day? An hour. An hour? You guys are good. I was kicking every pebble, I was looking at bushes, I was petting every cat. I was trying to avoid going home. Well, I'll tell you what, I walked in, you know why? Next slide, please. Because y'all know. Y'all know. Some of y'all know. The chancla doesn't play, so mom knows, right? And she's this, guys, I played football, I saw some of the guys walking through here, like, I've been hit by big guys on the football field, but she, I'm telling you, that's a force she don't want to deal with. So I was worried that this was going to happen, right? And she was going to be upset. As soon as I walked in the door, I was like, that's it, it's over. Next slide, please. So I walk in, and nothing happens. The dinner's cooked, she's very sweet, doesn't say a word, doesn't even address it, doesn't say anything to me. In fact, she says, get ready for bed, go to bed, it's early. I went to bed early. I tried to sleep with one eye open that night. Because I knew it was a trap. I was like, something's going on. Every little sound, I thought it was her creeping around the side. But it never happened, guys, it never happened. Here's what happened, and here's the turning point in my life. The next morning, she wakes me up at 4 o'clock in the morning. And it's a school day. And we're living in El Paso, Texas. And she wakes me up at 4 o'clock in the morning, and she has one of these thermos with water in it. She has 2 sandwiches, some fruit in a bag, one of those Walmart sacks. And she gets me out and she says, we're going into Mexico and you're going to work. If you don't want to go to school, that's okay. But I'm not going to work for you. I'm not going to sacrifice if you don't care to learn. So I'm going to take you and we're actually going to do work. Next slide, please. So this is the most vivid memory for me today. We went over into Mexico, we went through immigration, and they checked us in with these farm workers who will come over into the States and go to these plantations and will work throughout the day. And they work for coins, and those coins are money. Every time they pick a fruit or a chili pepper, whatever it is, that's their bucket that they fill, and each filled bucket gets you a coin, gets you some money. So, guys, I remember riding in the back of this truck, coming back over to the States that I had just left. And I remember thinking to myself, I don't belong here. And I don't know if it was an arrogance, because I thought, I just don't belong here because I'm not this person. And I remember seeing the people's faces. They weren't sad. They were just going to work. They were happy. And I thought, this is not where I belong. Next slide, please. Next slide. But I'll tell you, what I thought was crucial, the turning point for me, is when I saw them working. I saw a family, a man would walk with his bucket and take it and dump it off, and they'd give him a coin. He'd walk back with his empty bucket, and his wife would be passing him. And then they kept doing that. It was a family affair. And so, for 2 hours, I stood there like this, watching these people work. And then I realized I don't belong there. You know why? Because I'm not good enough. I'm nothing compared to these people. They're hardworking individuals that have it together, and I didn't. And so it hit me like a ton of bricks. By the way, I had eaten both my sandwich and half of hers and drank most of the water. Next slide, please. You guys have guessed every answer, so I'm surprised if you guessed this one. Each bucket gets you a coin. Each coin is 50 cents. How many buckets did I fill up in a 3-hour stint?
9. 15.
One. Come on. I've set my expectations really low. Who said 2? 2. All right, topic. So I filled 2 buckets that day. All right? Next slide, please. My mom still has my dollar framed. She has this framed, and she says, it's John's first dollar. So that was a valuable lesson for me, right? And it's important that you understand that. But the situation, you saw that picture earlier about losing weight, kind of going through that transition, understanding that not everything is easy. But here's the real lesson that I want to leave you with, okay? If there's nothing else I leave today, and I'm not sure where we are on time, but if there's nothing else, I want to leave you with this. It's a lesson on worth. Next slide, please. Okay, this isn't a trick question, okay? Who in here, by a show of hands, nobody get up, don't rush, people on top, be safe. By a show of hands, who would like this free $20 bill?
I would. Over here.
That's it? Just a few people. Okay, stay with me. What about this? Look, hold on, it was a Chris $20 bill. Hold on, it was Chris, but now I'm crumbling it up, all right?
I still want it.
Hold on, we're getting there. Hold on. All right. It's a little crispy now. It's kind of crumbled. Who still wants this $20 bill?
I do.
Perfect. Okay, one more. Hold on, one more. I'm gonna crumble it up. And I'm just dragging it around. Now, these facilities are very clean, but it's dirty up here, right? My shoe, I'm stepping on it, dragging it around. It's all grimy. There's some sticky. Now who wants the $20 bill?
I
Will this mic work down there?
Come up here.
do. Come up here.
Come up here, Bob.
Give her a hand. Guys, I want you to remember this. I brought my kids today because I want you to see that it's come full circle. Because of one woman's struggle, one woman's fight, their future is going to be much different. My future is different. So the value of that lesson is that regardless of whether you're crisp, crumbled, or something has pushed you through the dirt and grime, your value never changed. The value of that $20 never changed. So your value never changes. Whether you're wearing whatever. Yes. So, I have to wrap it up. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for having me. It's a true honor. But I want to say one last thing, okay? No matter what, remember this.
You're beautiful no matter what. You're awesome no matter what.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Mrs.
Now, it is time to crown your spirit king, queen, and staff. All nominees, please make your way up here to the stage as we call your names.
The nominees for Spirit Queen are Channing Baldwin, Destiny Ross, and Yanya Lopez. The nominees for Spirit King are Michael Del Rio, Eugene Kevin, and Kenzie Navarro.
Before we proceed, we would like to give a few shout-outs to some honorable mentions who dressed up. Shout out to Michelle Scott, Logan Davis, Carissa Todd, Maddie Ryers and Squad, Abby Washington, Eduardo Perez, Evelyn Navarro, Mr. Jinx and his minions, Student Council, and our beloved Counseling Center.
Spirit King and Queen are decided by the students. Whoever gets the loudest applause becomes the winner.
So we start off with our Spirit Queen.
I'm finna blue this nigga.
Spirit Queen. Alright, we're going to start with our Spirit King. Give it up for...
We don't even know his name, boo.
Keaton Kavanaugh. Now let's give it up for Kinsey.
Let's go, Kinsey!
Last but not least, Michael Del Rio. And your Spirit King for 2015 is Michael Del Rio. And now for your Spirit Queen. After this. Go ahead and start with our Spirit Queens. Let's give it up for Channing Baldwin. Okay. Destiny Ross. And Tanya Lopez. Your Spirit Queen for 2015 is Tanya Lopez.
Alright, thank you guys for participating in Spirit Week. Everyone did a great job. Now for your Spirit staff. The Spirit staff is a teacher or a staff member that went above and beyond during all 5 days of this Spirit Week. Your Spirit staff for 2015, Mr. Jones!
Let's give him another round of applause.
Alright, while the Spirit Squads get into their positions, we would like to thank a few people. The faculty and staff of Springdale High School, the Springdale Flower Shop, Shelby Lynn Bakery, Miss Bates, Rudy Proctor, Ren Phillips, Miss Rainey, Miss Darnell, Miss Manley, Mr. Button, Mr. Lightfoot, Mr. Jinx, Mr. Eichenberger, Miss Bott, Mr. Myers, Mr. Gladden,
Unity, Miss Holly, Miss Peters, SHS Band, Mr. Robinson, Mr. Brown, Miss Whitaker, Miss Jones, Doris Monday, Monica Lucas, Miss Swearingen, 5-8 Photography, Bulldog TV, Miss Moore, Spirit Squads, Miss Darty, Miss Ashby, Miss Skelton, and Student Council.
Please join us tonight as the Bulldogs play Northside. The homecoming day coordination starts at 6:20, with the game starting promptly about 7 o'clock. Homecoming dance will be Saturday from 6 to 11 p.m.
Now may we have everybody stand up as the SHS Gear Squad and Marching Band lead us in the swing march, fight song, and